It is 7:46. Hillary Clinton had her moment in the spotlight at the Democratic National Convention, but it was not the position she had hoped for. That is runner-up and not the nominee. Joining us now from the Pepsi Center in Denver is political analyst Mark Curtis. All right, Mark, what did you think?
Well, I tell you what, it was a pretty good speech, and most of the people here are giving it an A in terms of a report card. Here's the problem, Tori. In a venue like this, you're like the minister preaching to the choir. I only found 2 people last night in this crowd that were still kind of disgruntled over the Hillary-Obama primary fight. Most of the people here said they fully support Obama. They're going to do what Senator Clinton said and vote for him in November. The problem becomes, how is the heartland reacting? How are the East and West Coast reacting? Are those diehard Hillary supporters out there who aren't in the church here? Are they going to sit on the sidelines, or are they going to vote for Senator McCain in November? So it remains to be seen how effective last night's speech was. It played very well, though, inside this hall.
Yeah, so obviously her main goal was to try and unite the party, but potentially was she also looking at 4 to 8 years from now, too?
Well, certainly she wants to remain in the good graces of the folks here. I think she mentioned Barack Obama's name at least 15 times last night. She did everything but say it in Greek. She's going to vote for Senator Obama in November, and she feels that's the best thing for the country. But looking down the road, you know, should he not succeed in November, that certainly opens the door for her to run again in 2012. And even if he serves 2 terms, it's still possible she could run for president again. So I don't think she wanted to make this a bitter moment or an angry moment. She wanted to be positive and look forward, because the presidential trail may be in her future once again.
During the speech, the network I was watching showed a lot of cutaways of Bill Clinton, obviously, and getting his reaction. What can we expect in his speech tonight?
Well, I think very much the same type of themes that you saw last night from Hillary Clinton. Look, there's still a lot of negotiating behind the scenes. There's still a little sniping going on behind the scenes. I think Bill Clinton is still, in his heart of hearts, very disappointed that his wife did not get the nomination. That said, I fully expect him to come out tonight and be very positive and endorse Senator Obama and urge people to vote for Senator Obama. But again, it's the same problem. It will play very well in this hall. The unity message will play very well here, but how it plays across the country in the workplaces and in the bar rooms and pool halls and places that really matter, where the voters are, that remains to be seen too.
All right, and then the other big speech tonight, obviously, is the vice presidential candidate, Joe Biden. I have a question, actually. Who is going to speak first, Joe or Bill?
Joe Biden will be the final speaker, because they will nominate him and do a roll call vote, or do it by acclamation. So Joe Biden is scheduled to be the final speaker of the night. Bill Clinton will speak, I don't know how many spots before then, but it'll be a prominent speaking location for the former president. But this is a national security and foreign policy night here at the Pepsi Center. A lot of the speeches, Congresswoman Ellen Tauscher from the East Bay will be talking about foreign policy in prime time. Obviously, those are the credentials that are most prominent on Joe Biden's resume. They really ought to want to underscore that, because that is the biggest perceived weakness of Barack Obama, his lack of military and foreign affairs experience. And quite honestly, that's why Joe Biden's on this ticket. All
right, and one final question. I understand there's been a lot of negotiations over tonight's roll call, and you say there may be some drama there.
Well, it's going to be interesting. Hillary Clinton supporters would like to have her name formally placed into nomination. They would like that, you know, traditional roll call vote where you hear, you know, this is Idaho, the potato state. We cast our 16 delegates for Hillary Clinton. They want to do that to show the support for her. The problem is, on the Obama side, if you do a complete roll call vote and show just how close it was, it shows just how divided the party might be. So I think what you might see is a compromise. They may do some roll call votes. They may let the New York delegation cast its votes for Hillary Clinton, maybe California and some other states, and then it is likely they're going to capitulate to the state of Illinois, which will move that this nomination be made an acclamation. And Hillary Clinton herself may come out and ask that the nomination of Barack Obama be done by acclamation, and by that, that means they just get a roar from the crowd here. You know, all the ayes have it, and that way they don't have to count every state. So I think we're going to see a compromise there, but the negotiations are still going on, and Hillary Clinton, in fact, is meeting with her delegates here at 1 o'clock this afternoon to talk about it. So, yeah, the drama still continues, Tori.
All right, never a dull moment. If you want more insider information, you can always go to Mark's website, markcurtismedia.com. Thanks, Mark. Always good to talk to you.